Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 vs. Spain. So we ended the previous episode right before picking up Pantheon. I did that intentionally so we could discuss the Pantheon in comments. But I didn't realize that I didn't give you all the necessary information to make the decision. I apologize for that, because last time I didn't really talk about my plans for the social policies that we're gonna go with. I did that intentionally. I wanted to leave that as like a surprise. I also wanted to maybe cause a little bit of confusion with the tradition opener, because this definitely doesn't look like a tradition game. Also, Spain isn't exactly the typical tradition civ, and it worked. I enjoyed reading some of your comments where I could feel like that surprise and a little bit of confusion. What the hell am I gonna do with tradition? But at the same time, because it did look like I'm considering like tradition game, this affected some of your recommendations, and it was correct. If this was a tradition game, or if this would be a tradition game, I'd pick a different pantheon that I'm going to pick for a progress game. Yes, this is gonna be a progress game, and I just picked tradition opener for the extra population. I'll return to that decision in a minute. So back to the pantheons. If this was a tradition game, I would take Goddess of Purity, because we would get more out of it for an empire with a few cities compared to Goddess of the Home. Goddess of the Home gets better with large number of cities, right? It's because Fate, or like for example, the cost of profits or cost of religious units or religious buildings doesn't scale with the size of your empire. When you think about culture and science, the more cities you have, the more expansive your tax and social policies become. It doesn't work that way for Fate. Your profit costs the same amount of Fate if you have one city or if you have 100 cities. So since I want to go wide in this game, I want to settle as many cities as possible. Goddess of the Home is gonna be better because we'll be able to snowball the second part of the Pantheon. 8 food and Fate. When a building is constructed, we'll have, well, as many cities as possible, all spamming buildings, and this also scales up with era. So I think in the mid game, we should be able to snowball our Fate pretty hard, thanks to the second part of the of the Pantheon. Also, there is the last part, 25% faster growth rate, which I think is massive. When you think about that, like compared to, for example, the salt monopoly, I'm pretty happy that we'll be able to get the salt monopoly, because 10% extra food is great. Faster growth rate and food is not exactly the same, but it's similar. So every time you get this percentage bonuses for growth, it's one of the strongest bonuses that you can get. And you get it here as well. The more people we get, the more production we get, the more like production tiles we'll be able to work. And thanks to that, we'll be able to get buildings faster. So this thing scales off of itself in a way. So I think this is the best choice. I was also thinking about tutelary gods, but I think I agree with you guys that this maybe would be okay if we wanted to go, like, let's say, authority and quickly spam some units in the early game, try to take the advantage of that production and gold to get units up quickly. I think this might be okay for like early snowball with Monty, something like that, but it's not the best choice for a long game where we want to go wide and reasonably tall at the same time. So yeah, As I said, we'll go with Goddess of the Home. And I know that some of you wanted me to go with the other one, the one that gives bonuses from lakes, but we just can't get enough from it. For a long time, I wanted to pick that one just because it's not completely terrible in this case, and we may like never get another opportunity, or it may take like a very long time until we get another opportunity to use it. But I'm not gonna pick it just because it's not terrible in this case. I want to get something that's actually really good. Here, maybe it would give us a religion faster, but I'm pretty sure that with the Goddess of the Home, we still have like almost guaranteed religion. And the later the game goes, the more we'll get from the Goddess of the Home. The Lake Pantheon would actually be pretty weak starting like mid game, and later it would basically like completely disappear. This is not like a lake heavy map. Look at that. We have probably all of the lakes that are on the map are around our first two cities, but other than that there is nothing. If there were some more lakes for our like third, fourth, fifth city, and every city would get something, then maybe I would go with it. It's also gonna be difficult to get like cities on rivers. It's not like every city that we settle is gonna be on the river. First 4 cities, maybe or 5 cities that we settle won't have rivers. So yeah, I just couldn't justify going for those lakes or Lake Pantheon. Another thing, we don't have any marshes at all. There isn't a single one. So that's another part of the Pantheon that wouldn't give us anything at all. So yeah, maybe I'll just intentionally try to generate a map for one of the future Let's Plays when there will be like lakes, marshes, rivers, and we'll just take that Pantheon to like really take advantage of all of its abilities, let's say. But enough about Pantheons. I wanted to talk quickly about the tradition opener, why I took that one. I like taking it now, especially after like they added the population requirements for settlers, that you lose one population when you train a settler, and this gives me the option to get basically 2 extra settlers faster. I know that I'm slowing down the social policies in progress that are pretty strong, but progress gets stronger with the number of cities that I get. And basically, thanks to the tradition opener, I can settle more cities faster, so that once I have those cities, progress snowballs harder, if that makes sense. You don't really get much from progress if you have 1 or 2 cities and you're struggling settling more. I think it's better with progress to first settle your cities and then pick up all of the progress stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't have that much experience with progress, but I think for progress you most of the time want to pick up the tradition opener. Another thing is, we have enough tiles around our capital to justify the extra population right from the start, because we after picking up the opener we had 6 population. We have 4 lakes, we have salt, so that's already 5. All of these tiles have production, and we have horses, so that's all these tiles have production, and either like extra production or extra food compared to the basic grassland or plains. So we had basically enough to like, I don't know how to say it, like to feed all of the or to get enough from the extra population, and even 1 extra hammer saved us, I think, 1 turn on the pyramids. And with these early wonders, 1 turn could like be the difference between getting the wonder or not getting it. And since I don't want to reload, I I'm trying to find every single terrain that I can get somewhere on the map to make it more likely that I get these early game wonders. Okay, so hopefully I answered your comments. I've talked for much longer than I wanted to, but now we're just gonna focus on the game. Let's see, we got the extra population here. That's all locked. And the other one that we locked, the farm. Okay, we are working on the worker. Now with the pantheon that we picked, we definitely want to go shrines next. I'm even thinking about switching to shrine instead of a monument. 1, 3... No, I want the culture. We don't have to like rush the monuments. I think we will get the religion quite easily. So yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Monument into shrine, then probably into council. I can't afford to neglect the science. In the capital, it's gonna be a tough call. After the shrine, we'll probably have to go like double settler. 18, let me see, we'll be 11, then we'll have 7 turns before we grow again. So I could probably squeeze in the council before the settler, so that we grow to 8 before starting the settler. How long until the border grows? 9 turns. No, I want the settler as soon as possible. Okay, next. So you are gonna die. Good. You're gonna heal up in the city a little bit. Barcelona growing to 3. Let's log the jungle. Next. Pantheon, good of commerce. You can jump back. I'm actually gonna need one more warrior if I want to start like removing the camps. Or maybe what I could do, I could just wait for trapping. How are we gonna do this? I think it's gonna be bronze working. We could just destroy the camps with spearmen, honestly. Then one spearman might be enough. 20. Oh. Trapping, and then we'll see. So what am I gonna do? One more warrior, then we upgrade the warriors to spearmen and try to squeeze in the come on, the archer at some point. This is fine. I think we don't have to wait. I'd like to find Japan. Next. $45. There it is. Next. I will start with the horses and try to sell our horses as quickly as possible. We should get more gold per turn from horses than we would get from the salt. Okay, no workers. Sofia is hostile militaristic, just out of curiosity. Panzer, okay, that's not relevant. Next. Which way do we go? I guess this way. Do you have 2 cities? No. And do you want tradition? Tradition, 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 and we'll go progress. Next. I think Stonehenge is still available. That's interesting. So how does this work exactly? Receive culture when technology is researched. And culture... Oh, so it scales the culture when technology is researched. And then we have culture when constructs a building that scales as well. Okay, so we should get some science and culture right away. 2 turns away from... Whoa, that was like 20 turns worth of science? Because it finished pottery and almost finished bronze working as well. What's the cost? 165. Yeah, it was almost 20 turns worth of science. Nice. But this also means I won't be able to get the warrior that I wanted in time. How much money do we have? 35. There is no way I get enough money for the upgrade. We're gonna need the... Whoops, the next social policy. Let's check if there is... Whoa, let's check if there is something interesting here. And there is. You could definitely settle here. This would be impossible to conquer. Oh, fish. How much or how many fish tiles did we get around here? 1. That's bad. Really bad. I might actually get a third city here. 1, 2, 3, that's in range. So double cattle. Another lapis. Citrus is new. 1, 2, 3. Double fish. It would be our first harbor. It would get the sheep. And there might be something more. Just sucks that we don't get the fish here. 1 is not enough. But look at all of the resources. It's double salt, marble as a new luxury, horses, triple stone. I know it's in the flat desert, but with stoneworks and quarry, it would still give okay-ish production. We actually don't need that much food. We just need food so that the city won't starve. And it will grow from buildings. Thanks to our pantheon. So maybe this is a viable city, even without, like, triple fish. Okay, we definitely want to look that. At least for now, until the horses are improved. How long? 10 turns. Next, so let's see, how much iron do we get, if any? Now, Stonehenge on turn 53. That's pretty late. Actually tempted to try Statue of Zeus. I don't remember the last time I built this wonder. If I've like ever built it. There is iron. Oh yeah, and you're correct. There is a city-state border that I didn't see last time, so you can forget about the silver. But there is now double stone down here. And another iron tile. There are 2 iron tiles here. 3 actually. 4, holy crap. Oh, there's also iron here. Ah, sure, why not? We can poke the barbarian, get closer to the next promotion. Do we know who built Stonehenge? Nope. Nice. Oh, there's also iron here. So that's another resource you'd get from this city. City state, that's religious. Damn, I like this city. Holy crap. And it sucks that we are not playing as the Inca. Because I would just for fun probably settle here. If this was a series as the Inca, I would probably just reload the initial save at this point and settle. Or this would be a like 1 city challenge as the Inca and start the city here. No matter what, you would be able to lose the game. Or at least wouldn't be able to lose the capital. I don't think that the AI would be able to conquer a city that would be in the middle of the mountains. Okay, where do we go next? I really want to explore what's down here. Next. And we need the horses desperately so that we can trade them and buy units. Next. Won't be able to train units here. There's no chance. So. Six more turns. Now, we are 4 turns away from growing. But in 4 turns, I can't do anything. If I did farming, it would grow in 3. Am I willing to spend 3 turns? Probably not. It may save me like 1 turn on the settler. We don't have... Actually, you'd work those horses, so maybe it is worth waiting for. Okay, fine. Let's wait 3 turns. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna wait here just in case Japan decides to send a settler. 45. Go. No, we are being attacked. Well, science is not the end of the world. Okay, by sitting here, if there is even an escorted settler, it will have to abandon its escort on this tile. So I'll just pick it up. Next. Wow, someone picked up Purity. Really? Seems that there are some more lakes. It doesn't have to be a lakes, maybe someone is in the middle of marshes. Yep. Well, for now, this will have to do. What's the next style? The cattle. Okay, it's fine. Next. So now we grow. Also check the worker. 3 turns. Almost there. Well, I didn't expect that. Come on. And I don't think that I even had a chance to stop this city, unfortunately. Oh. Okay, fine, we will just take Osaka and resettle here. But damn, I really wanted the city. At least it's not like I screwed up by going for farming. It's not like this was 1 turn difference or something. There was just no chance for me to get the city in time. Would have to send this, the settler that settled Barcelona, would have to send him this way, and by the time I had no idea about how this location looked like. You're gonna need 2 more turns. So you're gonna switch. Doesn't even make any difference. How are you gonna do this? Settler into another settler. 8. Maybe into 1 more settler after that. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Won't be able to finish the horses. Stupid hand axe is doing too much damage. Didn't get anything from trapping. There's 1 bison. There's 1 deer. Oh, okay, so all of the bison is up here. There's more bison. And surprisingly, Morocco settled here instead of going for the Rock of Gibraltar. Makes no sense. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can kill the Handex this way. Okay, never mind. I'm not sure what I want to go for. If I want to rush writing, or if I want to go masonry, maybe try to get the terracotta army. Watermill is irrelevant because we don't have cities on the rivers. It would give us production from barracks. And stoneworks give bonus yields to salt, so probably want to take that. So it's going to be construction, military theory, masonry. I don't think we'll get the terracotta army, but it's worth a try, I think. Next. I'd really like to know what's here, because there could be a fish. Next. Okay, that's nice. This is pretty close, the 2 flat production versus 3 gold, and increase the tile improvement rate. But I think a liberty is gonna save me more time than the production. So go liberty, organization, expertise, and then we pick up. Then we probably pick up fraternity. Okay, horses. Oh, that's only 3 horses? I thought it was 4 horses. Okay, who wants horses? Is it too early? Oh, come on.
تحياتي. أزيد؟
65. I thought that on turn 65 they would already be willing to pay like 2 gold per turn per horse. I guess not. Okay, that sucks. I didn't know that. Okay, now when I don't have to worry about the silver, I could just settle here. 2, 3. And probably here. Or here. Maybe this is better. Or I could settle here. I would lose the bison. Which is not the end of the world, but I would get another fish. Where's the pathfinder? I also need to know what's on these two tiles. Next. I'm still trying to figure out where do I want to settle next. I could settle here, right in the middle, and get all of this. But I think I should prioritize cities that will give me all of the salt so that I can get the monopoly. One, two, three. That's 3 tiles with salt from the capital, so I need 2 more. I think it's gonna be this one. Okay, next. I hate it. Such a bad city. And now I'm gonna lose a worker? Really? Hmm. I'll try to somehow hide behind the pathfinders. He's probably here. No? Okay, I'll be able to make it. Now we need to find a way how to get some extra culture. If I settled here... then I could settle... It still doesn't really give me some great city locations. It's always... everything is like one tile off. Next. Finally, some trading. Do you want horses? No. I should probably sell all my copies of salt. Nope. Oh, okay. I thought that we would get enough food to grow instantly. No matter what I would work. I guess not. Really? 2 hit points? Great, now we're gonna lose the horses. Next. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to sell the salt. How many tags does he have? 12. We have 7, 9, 8. Great. Next. $139, it's still not enough. How much do we need for another spearman? Another 101? How much do we need for an archer? Also quite a lot. Next. Not even sure that I'll be able to kill the brood with the spearman. Yeah, because I'm missing the 25% bonus that I'm used to. Next.
تحياتي.
It's interesting that no one wants horses. I'm pretty sure that they have access to mounted units at this point. Okay, 168. Next. How long would it take to get another settler? 12 turns. How many cities do I still want to settle? One. I am gonna settle this one. So that's 2. And I probably want 2 cities here, so I want to settle 4 more cities. I think I'm gonna make a cut here. Because I have to decide where exactly is this city gonna be. Because I could settle here in the middle. And that would cover this whole territory. It still wouldn't... cover quite a few tiles here, and I wouldn't get the truffles. It might be better to get 2 cities, get the coastal one, and then get... Yeah, I'll just ignore the horses. I was trying to get all of the resources here, and I just couldn't find 2 spots that would give me everything that I want plus the horses. So I'll just ignore this tile. Settle here, and then probably here. That'll give me the truffles. I'll be here, here, and then I could get the city, let's say, on this tile. Yeah, that's probably the plan. And that means I will need 2 cities. So I want to get the next settler. How long would it take to grow 16 turns? That's a real long time. Maybe I could just get a granary that will give me extra food, quite a lot of extra food. Because I think with the bonus food that I get with granary, I should grow in like 8, maybe. And then get the settler. Okay, maybe this will be better. Fine, but we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.